أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, I hope everyone is well. And can everyone hear me?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa
barakatuh. Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Right. So we are on lesson number from the book. Where have we reached?
Lesson number 5.
Correct.
We were doing lesson number 5, and then you told us to do the exercises.
Correct. Correct. So we are going to quickly recap the lesson itself, and then inshallah, that because I want to, my aim is that I want to finish this in both groups. I want to finish these books in about Rajab time, Sha'ban time, mid Sha'ban, or end before Mahir Ramzan. I want to finish the books, and I want to finish off all the things which I want to teach in this within these books as well, inshallah. So I'm going to ask right, let's so the main theme about this lesson was about who's going to recap the lesson for me? Does anyone remember and want to recap for me? Sister Farhana? Sister Farhana, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you kindly quickly read the points to remember, just to put everything in perspective, and then inshallah I will whiz through the lesson itself quick as possible.
Okay. Points to remember. In this lesson, we learned the following. Number 1, defile, the subject of a verbal sentence. We have already learned that in Arabic there are 2 types of sentence, nominal and verbal.
Right.
The nominal sentence commences with a noun, and the verbal sentence commences with a verb.
Correct.
The subject of a verbal sentence is called fa'il, al-fa'ilu. Zahaba Bilalun, Bilal went. The fa'il is marfu.
Correct.
The fa'il can be a pronoun also. The example is zahabu, they went. And in zahabu, the fa'il is vaw.
Right.
Zahabta, you went. In this, in zahabta, fa'il is ta.
Correct.
Zahabna, we went, the file is na.
Correct.
Note that in zahabat tullabu, the students went. The verb zahaba has no waw at the end, because zahabu means they went. And if we say zahabat tullabu, it means they, the students, went. This is not correct. So like we can say zahabat tullabu or tullabu zahabu. So these are the 2 ways that we can say students went.
Correct.
If we say zahabat tullabu, it means they, the student went. This is not correct, because there cannot be 2 files for a verb. But we can say at-tullabu zahabu. Here at-tullabu is mubtada, and the sentence zahabu, they went, is khabar.
Correct.
The same also applies to 3rd person feminine. Zahabatul banatu, the girls went. Al banatu zahabna.
So in a nutshell, if the fa'il comes after it and it's plural, so at-tullab is plural. So we won't say dhahabu at-tullabu, but we will say dhahaba at-tullabu. So the verb will be singular, and the fa'il will be
Plural.
plural. However, if the fa'il comes before the verb, then the fa'il and the verb will correspond with each other in regards to the gender and number. So over here, if we said at-tullabu, would it be at-tullabu dhahaba or at-tullabu dhahabu? What would it be?
At-tullabu zahabu.
Correct. Same is the case with at-talibatu. So we can say dhahabat, we can say dhahabat at-talibatu or
At-talibatu zahabna.
at-talibatu dhahabna. Correct. Is that clear
Yeah.
for everyone else?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So you will have dhahabat, the singular, and the plural. You can either be singular, you can say dhahabat at-talibatu or dhahabat at-talibatu. It's fine. You can have the singular verb and you can have a single noun, at-talibatu, one student, or at-talibatu. It makes no difference. But that is correct. But if you're saying dhahabna at-talibatu, that's not correct. Sister Zahra, is that clear for you as well? Because I know you haven't done this lesson yet.
Yes, Jake, it's clear. Thank you.
Brilliant. Right. Can I request next person, Sister Mukarrama? Point number 2.
Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh.
The maf'ul bihi. Right at the bottom, the maf'ul bihi, the object.
The maf'ul bihi, the object, is mansub. The maf'ul bihi is mansub. Example, Fatahal waladu al-baba. The boy opened the door.
Yeah, correct.
Here al-baba is the maf'ul bihi, so it is mansub. Here are some more examples. Ra'aytu Hamidan. I saw Hamid. Sa'alt al-mudiru Zainab. The headmistress asked Zainab.
Correct.
Shariba al-rajulul ma'a. The man drank water. Sa'ala al-waladu ummahu. The boy asked his mother. Note that in the last example, the maf'ul bihi is umma, and so it takes the a ending, and the pronoun who is not part of it. Ummahu. Here are some more examples of this kind. Ra'aytu baytaka. I saw your house. Ka plus baytaka. Fatahat talibu kitabah. The student opened his book, kitabahu. Kitabahu. The maf'ul bi can be a pronoun. Example, Ra'aytu Bilalan wa sa'altuhu. I saw Bilal and asked him.
Correct.
Shall I continue?
Let's get someone else for the next one, number 3. It's so over here, I just want to explain this here. So Ra'aytu baytaka. So here baytaka is mudaf ilay, and ta is the maf'ul bihi of seeing. And then yeah, that's fine. That's everything's quite self-explanatory. Then I will ask the next person, Sister Sabira Kanji, number 3.
Assalamu
Alaikum salam.
Number 3. The noon of the tanween is followed by a kasra if the next word commences with hamzatul wasl. Example, shariba hamidul ma'a. Here, if the kasra is not added, it is difficult to pronounce the letter combination null. This is called altika'u sakinina.
Iltaqa'u sakinain. Yes, it's two sakins joining together.
Yeah, combination of 2 vowel-less letters.
Yep.
Whenever such a combination occurs, it is removed by inserting a kasra between them. Here are some more examples. Sa'ala Bilalun abnahu. Bilal asked his son. Sami'a Faisalun al-adhana. Faisal had the adhan.
Correct. And number 4.
We have learned earlier that most Arabic verbs have only 3 letters, which are called radicals. The first letter is called the first radical, second is called the second radical, and the third is called the third radical.
Correct.
So kataba, first, second, and third radical. Notice that in the Ma'di, the first and the third radicals have fatha. The second radical may have fatha, kasra, or dhamma. Like example, dhahaba, dakhala, kharaja, shariba, fahima, and kabura.
Correct. And the vocab, you can choose you can choose whoever you want.
Sister Tahira?
Sister Tahira? Sister Tahira is going to
Yes, sorry.
vocabulary.
Vocabulary. Inabun, grapes. Mauzun, banana.
It says ganana, it should be banana.
Banana, yes. Tinun, fig. Fajrun, dawn. Jawabun, answer. Sualun, question. Hayyatun, snake. Bakalun, grocer. Asan, stick. Kahwatun, coffee. Dukkanun, shop. And plural is dakakinu. Sayuratun. No, saburatun.
Yeah,
Saburatun.
Yep.
Writing board. Kasara, he broke. Sami'a, he heard. Fahima, he understood. Shariba, he drank. Hafiza, he memorized. Daraba, he beat. Dakhala, he entered. Akala, he ate. Qasala, he washed. Qatala, he killed. Khubzun, bread. Jayyidan, well.
Excellent.
Sheikh, can I ask a question?
Yep.
So in point 3, the noon of the tanween is followed by a kasra if the next word commences with hamzatul wasl. So this tanween can be dhamma tanween, fatha tanween as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. Let's read the lesson. I'm going to ask Sister Shabnam Walji, and then I'm going to ask maybe Sister Tahira.
Yes.
Can you read the lesson, please, with her? So Sister Shabnam has become Al-Mudarris, and you become Hamid.
Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Man fataha bab al-fasli. Who opened the door of the classroom?
Okay, Sister Shabnam, where is the doer, where is the object, and where is the verb?
Man fataha. So the doer would be who, man.
Yep.
The fataha would be the verb, who
Yep.
opened. The babul fasli would be the object, the door of the classroom.
Correct.
Ana fatahtuhu. I opened it.
Can you see this now? I opened it. Now, this is showing, adding the, as I said in the previous class, if you add the pronoun who to a verb, and if it makes sense, either translate it who as it or him. If it makes sense, it's a transitive verb, meaning that it requires an object. If it doesn't make sense, it's an intransitive verb. So I opened it. Ana fatahtuhu. And this pronoun, which is attached to the verb, it's in the accusative case. It's not visible, but it's in place of the maf'ul, which is mansub. So muhallan, or situated in the place of mansub. And inshallah, I'll teach you the term, what is the category of this verb known in the Arabic language. I'll teach that later, not yet. But just remember this, ana fatahtu, I opened it. It is coming as an object, but the harakat or the fatah tanween or the fatah is not visible. Is that clear?
Yes.
Continue. Sister Shabnam.
وَمَنْ فَتَحَ النَّوَافِذ. I think nawafidh must be plural of for
Nafidah.
windows.
Yep.
So who opened the windows?
أنا فتحتها. I opened them.
من كسر هذا المكتب؟ أأنت كسرته يا هاشم? Who broke this desk? Did you break it, O Hashim?
So over here, هذا المكتب. So هذا is ismul ishara, and after ismul ishara, I mentioned this before, if the noun after هذا or any of the demonstrated pronouns, it has alif lam, it is part of the word of هذا. So the harakat, whatever harakat هذا should get, al-maktab will also get. So who broke this? This is being the object of breaking. So هذا is the object, al-maktaba is getting the same harakat as هذا. So as they are a one compound sentence, a word together now. هذا, this desk, not this is the desk, but this desk. Who broke this desk?
Yes,
Yeah.
and can I ask here?
Yes, sister.
Is if it is nafizatun, this is feminine. If you say hazan man kasara hazihi nafizatun, then it will come like it won't come like ba here, the end maktaba. When it is nafizatun, it is the feminine
Yes,
word.
that's right.
So it will be hazihi nafizatun. So
Yes.
it will become ismul ishara again hazihi.
Yep.
The nafizatun will be nafizatan.
And no, because if there's alif lam, so man kasara hadhihi nafidata.
Nafizata.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
لا إني ما كسرته. No, I did not break it.
So la means no, surely I. Ma means not. Ma comes, this ma comes with a past tense, and it gives the meaning of past tense negation. Ma kasartuhu means I did not break it. Continue.
Sheikh, can I, sorry, I was writing notes and I just got a little confused. I thought you said that this hadha is an ismul ishara, and
Correct.
if it's a compound word and takes the al,
Yep.
and then it follows the harakat of the hadha. So
Correct.
when Zebun Babi said hadihi,
Yep.
if it's a compound, then shouldn't it be following hadihi as in, I don't know, maktabi, although it's obviously it's not.
No. Well, because she literally said, if we said man kasara, instead man kasara, man is who, kasara is breaking. So huwa is the pronoun of kasara. Hadhil nafidata. So it's coming as an object. Who broke this window? So it's still coming as an object. Man kasara hadhil nafidata. Who broke what? This window. This window is coming as an object still.
Okay, so but it's not following the harakat of the hadha and the hadihi then.
No, so, okay, I know, I've understood what you mean. So hadihi, the word hadihi comes with a kasra. This is the i'rab of this word hadihi. This kasra is not showing that it's in the genitive case. It's just the word, the way the word is constructed.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
I've understood your question now. And so this kasra is the default position of the word coming in its form, but the original harakat is hidden of this word, depending upon where it's situated, whether it comes in the marfu, mansub, or majrur case. The harakat of the word is hidden on all three cases because it's a non-declinable noun.
Okay, thank you so much.
Is that clear?
Yes, thank you.
Is that clear for the rest of the sisters as well?
Yes, Sheikh.
Go ahead.
رجع زكريا وحمزة وعثمان من مكة. Have Zakaria, Hamza, Uthman, and Uthman returned from Makkah.
Yep.
ما رجعوا. No, they have not returned.
Someone else now. It's saying
Yeah.
Abbas.
I'll get then. Let's bring. Okay, let's bring Sister Zahra, and also with Sister Zahra we can bring Sister Sabira.
So Abbas from here.
Yeah. So Sister Sabira, Kanji, you can read it together. Go ahead.
So
Abbas,
Sheikh,
Yeah,
I should be Abbas or Sister Sabira?
you're Abbas and Sister Sabira will become Mudarris now.
Okay. يا أستاذ خرج الطلاب الجدد وذهبوا إلى المدير. Oh teacher, the students left, the new students left, and they went to the headmaster.
أفهمت الدرس يا طلحة? Did you understand the lesson, O Talha?
Excellent. Sister Zahra.
نعم فهمته جيدا. Yes, I understood it very well.
كتبت الأجوبة يا فيصل? Did you write the answer, O Faisal?
Answers. Ajwiba is the plural of jawab. Jawab is answer.
Sorry.
Al-ajwiba is the answers.
Yeah. Did you write the answers, O Faisal?
لا ما كتبتها. No, I did not write them.
Just 1 second. Can you see it here now? It's more clear for everyone that you're using ha and who with you're attaching it to the verb. So whenever, now I'll give you the English term rather than the Arabic term. When these has or who's are joining, or any pronoun which joins with the verb, it's called the accusative attached pronoun. Accusative meaning that it's mansub and it's attached pronoun. That's what's called in English. In Arabic, I'm gonna just make you listen to it. I'll send you that later. It's called dhamir mansub muttasil. Dhamir pronoun, mansub accusative case, muttasil meaning is attached to the verb. Okay, so that's why they're coming, and now you can see that whenever they come, that is a symbol for you to understand that this verb is a verb which requires an object. Therefore, it's called muta'addi in Arabic, and in English, it's called transitive. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
The rest of the class? Sister Sabira, Sister Abunisa, Sister Safina, Sister Farhana.
Yes. I think you said these earlier. Zamir, muttasil
Yeah.
and munfasil.
Yes, but you have to repeat it again and again so that everyone
Yeah.
learns it. It's how don't forget. That's why. Continue, please, sisters. Sister Sabira.
So, المدرس, لماذا? Why not?
لأنني ما فهمت الأسئلة. Because I did not understand the question.
Correct.
Okay. أحفظت سورة الفجر يا إبراهيم? Did you memorize Surah Al-Fajr, O Ibrahim?
نعم حفظتها وحفظت سورة التين أيضا. Yes, I memorized it, and I memorized Surah Teen also.
Thank you, both of you. Right, is that clear for everyone now?
Yes, sure.
Right. I'm going to now ask the questions to Sister Batul. Sister Batul, alaikum salam. Sister Batul, you're going to do all 4 questions for me.
Yeah,
Answer.
I'll try. I'll try.
Answer.
I just
answer-
joined, yeah. I just started, so I'll try my best.
No excuses. Answer the following questions. Aina dhahaba at-tullabul jududu. Translate this question first. Read the Arabic and translate.
Where did the new student went? Where did the new student?
Go.
Where the new student went?
Yeah, that's fine. Now, al-jududu, why is it coming al-jududu as well?
Al-jududu means it's a sifa mawsuf, like subject in.
Correct. Ahsanti. That's good. You picked that up. So let's go back to the lesson. Where, Ya Ustad, kharaja tullab al-jududu.
Ya Ustad, kharaja tullab al-jududu wa zahabu ila al-mudiri. They went to the principal office. Yeah?
Yep.
So,
No, kharaja. No, they went to the manager. So the answer is they went to the manager. So answer that question. So you want to say now in your answer, I want you to say this. Dhahaba at-tullabu al-jududu to the manager.
Zahaba at-tullabu al-jududu ila al-mudiri.
Mudiri. Now there's one point you wasn't here. Now the word at-tullabu, is it singular or plural?
Plural.
Now dhahaba is, the ruling is this is something new, that you will have the singular verb as long as the verb comes, the doer comes after it. So as long as the doer comes after it, you can have a singular verb with a plural. So at-tullabu is plural.
Plural noun, basically.
Yeah, plural noun. That's right. So dhahaba, at-tullabu is correct. But if at-tullabu came before dhahaba, then the verb has to correspond in the number of tullab, because tullab, if it comes at the beginning of the sentence, it becomes mubtada. So then it will be at-tullabu dhahabu.
Dhahabu.
Correct. You got it. Next one, number 2.
Okay. So afahima talhatu darsa. So did you understand, Talha, did you understand the lesson?
Not did you. There's no, did Talha understand the lesson?
Okay, did Talha understand the lesson?
Let's go back to Talha. Afahimta?
Naam. Afahimta darsa ya. So naam fahimtuhu jayyidan.
What does that mean?
Talha is saying, yes, I understood the lesson.
I understand the lesson well.
Well, jayyidan means very well.
Yeah. No, jayyidan means well.
Okay.
Yeah. Next one. Ayy surah.
Ayy suratin hafiza Ibrahimu. Which surah Ibrahim memorized?
Correct.
So hafizta Ibrahim. Okay. Naam. Hafiztuha wa hafiztu suratu Teen. Surah. So Ibrahim
memorized 2 surahs.
Memorized 2 surahs. Surah Fajr and Surah Teen.
So, not English, Arabic, please.
Okay. So
Hafidtu, Hafidha, Hafidha, plus third person. Because you're talking about him, you'll say Hafidha Ibrahim.
Hafiza Ibrahim, Suratul Fajri.
No, not Suratul, it's object. Object gets a fatha.
Suratul Fajri.
Correct.
Wa Suratul Teeni.
Suratul Teeni.
Suratul Teeni Aizan.
Correct.
Also, yeah.
Last one.
Man fatahan nawafiza.
Who opened?
Who opened the window? Who opened windows?
Yeah, who opened the windows?
Who opened the windows? So, fatahtuha.
No, you will say no. You will say Ali opened the windows.
Ali opened the windows. So
say
Ali,
that in Arabic.
So Ali
So
فتح النوافذ.
no, say the verb first. Say verb, doer, object.
فتح علي
Exactly.
نوافذ.
An-nawafidh, mashallah. Mashallah. Ahsanti. That was really good.
Thank you so
Fataha
much. You
aliyun.
supported me, otherwise I wouldn't have been done.
I'm supporting everyone. Fataha aliyun an-nawafidh. Ahsanti. You got it. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Next person, Sister Zebunisa Kanji, and after that, Sister Safina. هذه العلامة أمام الجمل الصحيح وهذه العلامة أمام الجمل التي ليست صحيحة.
Yeah. Mark the correct statements with this tick and the incorrect ones with this cross. Fataha Aliyun al-Fasla. Ali opened the classroom. That is not correct. Fataha Aliyun Nawafida.
MashaAllah. Excellent.
Ma raja'a Zakaria wa Hamzatu wa Uthmanu min Makkata. And that is correct because that is also not correct because Arja'a Zakaria wa Hamza wa Usman min Makkah. So this is correct. They didn't return.
Correct. Next one.
Ma kataba Faisalun Faisalun ajwibata li'annahu ma fahima as'alata. That is correct.
No. Ma fahima al-as'ilata.
As'ilata.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Correct.
Ma kataba Faisalun al-ijwabata li'anna kalamahu maksurun. That is wrong because his pen was not broken, but he didn't understand the question.
Correct. MashaAllah. Excellent. Can you choose the next Sister Batul Manji?
Yes.
I've given you this one here. The al-amthilat al-atiya. Right. If I was in a classroom, I would have given someone a reward. Now, this is an open question for everyone. The ammal. What type of verb is this?
Ammal.
Anyone.
Present.
It's an
It's an imperative.
Yeah, come on.
Sister Sabira, mashallah, that was quick. Okay, as you've got yourself in this competition, tell me the past tense and the present tense now.
Amala ya'malu.
Tata'ammalu would be the present.
Ta'ammala. Okay.
What will be the present tense?
Yata'ammalu.
Tata'ammalu.
Yata'ammalu. Yeah. And the past tense?
Ta'ammal.
Ta'ammala. Ahsanti ya Bunisa. So ta'ammala, yata'ammalu, ta'ammul means to contemplate. Okay, brilliant. That's good. Sister Batul Manji, continue now. Qara'a.
No. Qara'a at-talibu al-Qur'an.
Al-Qur'ana.
Al-Qur'ana. So
what's happening here, Batul Manji? In this exercise, they are showing you the word al-Qur'anu. When it comes to the beginning of the sentence, the last letter has a dhamma. But as soon as it comes in a sentence with a verb and it comes as an object, the dhamma changes to a fatha because it's the maf'ul bihi. It's the object.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Bismillah, continue.
So what should I do now? Just read and remember.
Yeah, just remember that and continue and translate the next sentences.
Al-kahwatu.
Al-kahwatu, coffee.
Al-kahwatu, coffee. Shariba, dayiful, kahwa.
Okay, shariba. Shariba is he drank. Who drank?
Yeah.
Who drank?
He drank.
Who drank?
Dayiful.
Adhayful. What does the word adhayful mean? Guest. Guest.
Oh, yes, guest.
So,
kahwa.
yeah, the guest drank what?
The coffee.
And why is it coming al-kahwata with a fatah?
because the way you said that when it comes after the
Because it's the object.
Now.
It's the object of shariba.
okay.
So when you drink something, when I drink something, I have to drink something. It's object. Shariba al-dhayfu. What did he drink? Al-kahwata. That's why it's the maf'ul bihi, the object, the direct object of drinking.
Okay.
Next one, kataba.
Katabal mudarrisul darasa.
Ad-darsa, correct.
Darsa.
Translation, al-mudarris is who?
Mudarris is the teacher.
Yep.
And
Kataba,
write the lesson.
the teacher wrote the
lesson.
So ad-darsa, why is it coming with a fatah? Because it is the
Maful bi.
mashallah. Next one, al-babu. When it comes
Al-babu fatahat aminatul al-bab.
Correct.
So Amina shut the door.
open.
Fatah is open, yeah.
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 Okay. Oops. I'm not open the door. Okay. Now I'm going to ask the next question to who is going to be next on the mic. Butul Manji, choose the next student. I hate choosing students because I find it difficult sometimes.
Zahra.
Zahra who?
Jamal.
Zahra Jamal. So Zahra.
Yes, Sheikh.
Qara'a. What's the present tense of qara'a?
Yakra'u, yakri'u.
No,
I think.
qara'a, yaqra'a.
Yakra'u.
On the pattern of fa'ala, yaf'alu. Qara'a, yaqra'u. What will be the imperative?
Qara'a, yaqra'u. Iqra.
And the 6 forms?
Iqra, iqra'a, iqra'u, iqra'i, iqra'a, iqra'ana.
Excellent. Next one. Can you choose the next student, Sister Zahra?
Sister Shabnam Walji.
Sister Shabnam Walji. What will be the present tense of shariba?
Yashribu.
Shariba, yashribu.
Yeah. No. Yashribu.
Shariba, yashrabu.
Yashrabu. Okay.
Fa'ila, yaf'alu. Alima, ya'lamu. Shariba, yashrabu.
Okay.
So in the Quran, it says kulu washrabu. Kulu washrabu. Eat and drink.
Eat and drink. Okay.
Okay. Now, so what will be the imperative? The 6 forms.
So yashrabu. So if you take away the ya, you're left with a sukoon. So you've got to put in the hamzatul wasl, and it'll be ishrab in that case.
Correct. Yep, 6 forms.
So ishrab, ishraba, ishrabu, ishrabi, ishrabu, ishraba, ishrabna.
Excellent. MashaAllah, very good. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic? Let's choose the group.
Have we had Batul Ali? I'm
Yep.
not sure. Okay.
Yeah, she has another chance. Let's bring Batul Ali. So Batul Zakir, go ahead.
Again.
Alaikum Assalam. Imperative of kataba. What is the imperative? Amar.
Of kataba.
Yep. What is the present tense? Kataba.
Kataba yaktubu.
Correct. Amar.
Katabu.
No.
No, sorry, no. Amar is aktubu.
Uktub.
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 Uktubu.
Uktub. Uktuba.
Uktuba. Uktubu. Uktubi.
Uktuba.
Uktuba. Uktubna.
Nasara yansur unsur. Do that as well. Unsur.
Unsur.
Yep.
Unsura. Unsuru. Unsuri.
Unsura. Yep. Correct.
Unsura. Unsurna.
Excellent. You got it. Brilliant. Can you choose the next student that will come on the mic?
Mukarrama Walji.
Sister Mukarrama Walji. Ya Mukarrama.
Yes,
Imperative of Fataha.
Fataha, Yaftahu, Iftah,
Continue.
Iftaha,
Mhm.
Iftahu, Iftahi, Iftaha, Iftahna.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah, it's really good. It's really promising that I don't have to go through all of the explanation, drop the ta, then do this and this. It's coming to everyone now. Alhamdulillah. It's good. It's good seeing the results. Okay. So, Sister Farhana, Bismillah. Sister, after Farhana, then Sister Tahira. I want you to do, Sister Farhana, do two examples. Ayyin al-fa'il wal-maf'ul. Draw
Okay,
one
now
line. Read
draw
across.
one line under the fa'il and two lines under the maf'ul and bi in the following sentences and vowelize their last letters.
Correct. It's good. Bismillah.
كسر الطفل القلم. So
Where-
one line under طفل and two lines under قلم.
Tell me which one's the fa'il and the maf'ul. That would be easier that way.
Okay, طفل is fa'il and قلم is maf'ul.
Correct. Next one.
غسلت آمنة المنديل. Amina washed, I don't know what's the meaning of mendil.
Handkerchief.
Handkerchief. Amina washed the handkerchief.
Correct.
Amina is fa'il and mendil is maf'ul bih.
Excellent. Tahira.
أكل أسامة العنب وأكلت زوجته
Zawjatuhu. Zawjatuhu.
زوجته الموزة.
Akala means ate.
Yes. أسامة فاعل عنب مفعول به وأكلت زوجته
Zawjatuhu.
زوجته.
Mhm. The banana didn't eat the wife, but the wife ate the banana.
Yes. So
And his wife
and his wife is a fa'il and موزة
is the maf'ul.
is the مفعول به.
Correct. Next one.
شربت البقرة الماء. بقرة الماء.
Mhm.
شربت is فعل بقرة فاعل الماء مفعول به.
Excellent. Next student, Sister Sabira Kanji. Sister Sabira,
Yes.
تفضلي.
حفظ حمزة القرآن.
Excellent.
So Hamza memorized the Quran. So
Excellent.
Hamza is the fa'il and al-Quran is the maf'ul.
Excellent. Number six. Number six.
Okay. Zarabat Fatimatu bintaha. Fatima beat her daughter. So Fatima is the subject, fa'il, and the daughter is the maf'ul.
Mhm.
Okay. Qatala ar-rijalu hayyata bil hajar. So the boy killed the snake with the stone.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Where is the file and where's the maf'ul?
So the boy is the boy is the
So ar-rajulu is the man. The man.
Sorry, the man is the subject.
Mhm.
The file, and is it the
Al-hayyata, the snake, is the object.
the snake is the object? Okay.
Correct. Can you choose the next student on the mic, please?
Sure. Sister Safina.
Sister Butul Manji.
Yeah, okay.
Samia.
Samea Bilal
Bilalun. Is it?
Bilalu
Mhm.
والأذان
الأذان الأذان
الأذان وذهب إلى المسجد.
excellent.
Bilal
Sami'a means heard. Sami'a means
to heard. Yeah,
yeah.
Here, Bilal heard the adhan and he went towards masjid.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay. Kataba al mudarris al darasu.
No. Mudarriso. What's a harakat on the scene? Who wrote the letter?
Mudarrisu.
Correct. And what did he write?
Darasa alal subura.
Suburati.
On the suburati on
Correct.
the blackboard. He wrote up on the blackboard.
Correct. So the teacher wrote the lesson on the
Blackboard.
excellent. Number 10.
Fataha al-bakala ad-dukan fi as-sa'ati shamina. Thamina. I don't know what is Thamina. Fataha means open. The grocer, his shop in
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Oh, that okay.
It's 8 o'clock, yeah.
Samania. 8 o'clock, Samania.
Excellent. Thank you. Next person on the mic, please. Sister Zabunisa.
Yes, sir.
Fill in the blanks with the suitable words and vocalizing their last letters.
Fill in the blanks with the suitable words and vocalize their last. Man fatah al-baba. Who opened the door? Ghasalat ukhti al-mindila.
Correct.
My sister washed the handkerchief. Qatala rajulul hayyata bil asa. The man killed the snake with the stick.
Correct.
Yusuful Shariba Yusuful Kahwata.
MashaAllah.
Yusuf drank the coffee. Katabal Mudarrisu Adasa ala Saburati.
Excellent.
The teacher wrote the lesson on the blackboard.
Excellent. Next person. Can you see the next student come on the mic?
Okay. Now who is Farzana Zaid? Farhana Zaid, yeah.
Akala Su'adul Khubza.
Correct.
Su'ad ate the bread. Qara'atul Qur'ana. I recited the Quran. Asama'tal Azana ya Hamza.
Asami'tal Adhana.
Asami'tal Azana ya Hamzatu. Oh Hamza, did you hear the azan? دخل التاجر الدكان.
The merchant.
The merchants entered the shop.
Correct.
خرج الطلاب من الفصل. The students exited from the class.
Exactly. This exercise 6 itself, I'm not going to do it because it's so easy. So it's just making these words al-Quran to al-Qur'ana, al-Kahwa to al-Kahwata with putting a verb in there. We've done the verbs already, so I'm not going to do this exercise. I'm going to save the time. I may do, right, the next exercise I'm going to do, this one here, exercise 8. Sister Zahra, I want you to do this exercise.
Change each of the following nominal sentences to verbal sentences as shown in the example. Al-awladu sharibul qahwata. The children drank the coffee. Sharibal awladul qahwata.
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
Which page is it again?
45.
Yeah, go ahead. Start again. Al-awladu.
Al-awladu sharibul qahwata. The children drank the coffee.
What would be the correct construction?
So, sharibal awladul qahwata. The singular verb will come, and then the plural noun, file, and then the object. So, annasu sami'ul azana. The people heard the azan.
Correct.
So, if we put the verb in the beginning, it would be sami'a nasu al azana.
Right.
At-tullabu katabul ajwibada. So katabat tullabul ajwibata.
Excellent. Go 2 more.
At-talibatu dakhalna al-fasla. The students entered the classroom. So the female students. So dakhalna, no. Dakhalat talibatu fasla.
Correct.
Al-mudarrisuna kharaju min al-fusuli. So kharaja al-mudarrisuna min al-fusuli.
Kharaja al-mudarrisuna min al-fusuli. Correct.
Will it be yeah, that's right.
Right. Kharaja al-mudarrisuna min al-fusuli.
Kharaja al-mudarrisuna.
Sister Butul Ali, can you do 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10?
Zumalai raja'u min Makkah.
My colleague?
So the colleague went to Makkah.
Raja'u, ready to return.
Sorry, return from Makkah.
Yep. So need to change it to a verbal sentence.
So yeah. So raja'a.
Correct.
Raja'a Zumalai min Makkah.
Correct.
Akhawati ghasalna al-qumsana. So akhawati sisters.
Yep. So change that.
Ghasalat akhawatil what is qumsana?
Shirts, dresses.
Dresses.
Shirts. Qumsan is kameez, qumsan is shirts.
Oh, kameez. Okay. Yeah. The plural of kameez.
Yes.
So ghasalat akhawatil qumsana. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. At-tujaru fatahu dakakina.
Yep.
So merchants fatahu opened the shops.
Correct.
So fatahat tujaru dakakin.
Ad-dakakina.
Ad-dakakina.
Correct. Number 9.
At-tabibatu zahabna ilal mustashfa. So the doctors went to the hospital. So zahaba.
Nope. Feminine.
No, zahabu. Sorry.
No,
zahabat.
Correct.
Zahabat tabibatu ilal mustashfa.
Correct.
At-tullabu fahimud darsa. So the students understood the lesson.
Excellent.
So fahimat. No, fahimu.
Nope. Singular.
Fahima.
Yeah.
Fahimat tullabu darsa. So tullabu. Okay, it will not come this.
So we fahima at-tullabu ad-darsa.
Okay, fahima. It's not fahimat.
Nope. Tullab is masculine.
Is a masculine. Okay.
Okay. So
if it's talibatu, then it's
fahimat. Yeah.
Fahimat.
So remember this point here. Kharaja at-tullabu. If kharaja comes in the beginning, that's the plural noun will come in the singular verb. But if at-tullabu comes in the beginning, then the verb has to correspond in the number. Dhahabu. If it's qara'a at-tullabu, and we're referring back to the students, it has to be katabu. Akala an-nasu Akala is coming in the beginning, and nas is plural. And when we want to refer back to them, we will use sharibu. That was the whole thing. Says Shabnam, finish it off, please. Last part.
Thank you, Sheikh.
Jazakallah, thank you.
You mean the read and remember part?
No, I've done that for you. Make the sentence.
Sorry.
less.
Make a
Bottom.
sentence from each pair of verbs. Make a sentence from each pair of verbs on the pattern of the examples above. Note that the second verb has a plural ending while the first does not. Dakhala, jalasa, tulabu.
So you could say, I'll help you. So
Okay.
for example, you could say the students entered.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So
The student entered and they sat in the classroom.
So
You can use a singular verb first, dakhala, and then use a plural after
okay.
it.
Dakhala at-tullabu.
Yep. They sat in the classroom.
Fil fasli.
No.
Oh no, and you need to put the jalas in.
Yeah.
Okay. What jalasa fil fasli?
No, make it plural now because tulab is come before now the verb. So you need to use a plural to refer back to the students, which are plural.
Okay, so wa jalasu
Yep.
fil fasli.
Fil fasli, that's fine. You can say al fasla as well, but you can say fil fasli, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit slow on this, Sheikh, because I haven't actually done any of the previous lessons up to now. Daraba al-awladu.
Yep.
Okay. Wa qatalu al-hayatu. So it has to be then the plural because the awladu is plural.
Yep. Yep.
Qara'a Fahima. I'm not quite sure how to place. Oh, Qara'at, sorry. Qara'at tullabu.
Then they understood the lesson.
So Qara'at tullabu wa fahimu ad-darsu.
Excellent. Wa fahimu ad-darsa.
Ad-darsa. Sorry, yes, haraka for the object. Sami'a an-nisa. Sami an-nasu were, so I'm saying they went to Adanu. Oh, and they Sami an-nasu
al-adhana. So Sami'a. So Sami'a, the people heard what? The object is al-adhan, and they went. So change dhahaba to plural.
So wa dhahabu al-masjid. Al-masjid.
Because al-masjida or ila al-masjidi?
Ila al-masjidi. Okay.
Ila al-masjidi. Correct. Okay.
Sheikh,
sorry, Sheikh. Yeah,
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
I'll ask after.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yes. Sheikh, hayyatu has a ta marbuta. So will it be feminine or will it be masculine?
Al-hayyata is feminine.
Feminine.
Yes.
So can we say waqataluha? Like they killed it.
So you could say daraba al-awladu al-hayyata wa qataluha. Excellent. Yes, you can. Wa qataluha. Yes, you can.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And even qatalul hayyatu is right as well.
Qatalu al-hayyata, that's correct as well. Yeah.
And the last one, Sheikh, it was Sami'an nasu
and Sami
al-azanu ila al-masjidi.
Al-adhana wa dhahabu ila al-masjidi.
Al-adhana wa dhahabu.
Wa dhahabu, correct.
Wa dhahabu. Okay, thank you.
Because an-nas is plural. Right. Sister Tahira, I want you to read these verbs, translate them, and then khalas.
Akala, he ate. Ghasala, he washed. Qara'a, he read. Kataba, he read. No.
Kataba, he wrote.
He wrote. Daraba, he beat.
Yep, that's fine.
Qatala, he killed. Dakhala, he entered. Kharaja, he exited. Hafiza, he remembered or memorized. Shariba, he drank. Fahima, he understood. Sami'a, he heard.
Excellent. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. 1 point and I'll end the class. Remember, so here, man fatah al-baba. So al-baba is coming as an object. You can also say, instead of al-baba, you could bring the pronoun which can refer to it. Ana fatahtuhu. Who is referring to the bab. Is another way of saying it as well. Man fataha an-nawafida, who open the windows. Windows are feminine. So ana fatahtuha, I opened it. So when these pronouns come with the verb, they highlight the verb is
Male or
Singular or
female.
plural?
yeah,
Oh, sorry, feminine and
Feminine,
yeah,
masculine.
Male or female, yeah.
yeah. And also the verb is a transitive verb. It requires an object. Right. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Did everyone understand the lesson?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Yes, Sheikh.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Brilliant.
Alhamdulillah.
That's good news. So